Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. You guys, we have less than 90 days until our next Disney cruise, and excitement for us is definitely starting to build. And so in today's video, that's exactly what we're talking about. How in the world do you keep the anticipation and excitement going as you're waiting for your next Disney cruise?
So even though we have been on 5 Disney cruises, this will actually be our 6th. We always still just get so excited.
It like never goes away. Like every single cruise, there's just like so much excitement and anticipation. But there are some things that we've learned to do to like keep that going. Because a lot of you guys, and we've been in the situation, like you may have over a year, right? And so kind of what normally happens, at least for us, is there's like a ton of excitement when you first book the cruise. It's like, oh my gosh, we're going, we have a date, we have a sailing. But then it's like, you have a long time to wait.
Life sets in. You still have to go to work.
That's exactly right. However, there are some things that we do, and that's what we're going to share today, are things that we do to keep the excitement and the anticipation going, especially as you get closer and closer to your cruise.
So the first thing we do, I think we've talked about it in previous vlogs, but it's a definite must, is to download that Disney Cruise Line app and upload your reservation and get that countdown going, because you can check every single day and it counts it down for you.
And what's so fun is not only like do I get to pick up my phone and like check the countdown, but we have a group text with like friends that we're cruising with, and like when we cross like milestones, like we're under 100 days, we're under 90 days, like screenshot that, text it to friends. It's so much fun. So we use that app not just while we're on the ship, but we definitely use that countdown. It's just such a great way to like on the middle of a just crappy Wednesday to pick up your phone and being like, oh, that's right. In less than 90 days,
6 days.
We're going to be on a Disney cruise. So definitely that's number one. And the second thing, you guys have heard us talk about fish extenders several times here on the vlog. Essentially, fish extender is an onboard gift exchange among Disney cruisers. We participate in it almost every cruise that we're going on. And so I would say that as you get closer and closer to the cruise, now that we're below 100 days, like for us, we need to start thinking about like what are our fish extender gifts we're going to give. We need to start shopping. We need to start making stuff.
I feel like you're judging me. We haven't done any of that yet.
You guys, we normally, I think on past cruises, at least have like a start. I don't even think we've started anything.
We've like had discussions. We're like, oh, we should do this. Oh, we should do this. But we have like 40 of those. And so we haven't actually like, this is what we're doing.
But good for us for having discussions. Yes. So that's just a great way to like build anticipation, because like those are little things you can do. You can be buying gifts. You can be like getting to know the people who are part of your fish extender group.
Making your gifts if you make them.
Absolutely. So definitely getting involved in fish extender and then getting all those gifts ready is a great way to kind of keep the excitement alive.
And the next thing, this is also kind of tied in with the fish extender, is get connected to your Facebook group for your specific cruise. That's actually how you'll get into your FE groups, but then also the Facebook groups, like as it gets closer, starts posting more and more, and people start chatting and like you can kind of get to know the people on your cruise. And so that's a good way for me, I think, to kind of build that excitement.
Yeah, I'm actually noticing for our January cruise, like posts are becoming more and more regular.
It used to be like once a week, twice a week, and now it's like 4 times a day.
Yeah, so definitely get involved in your Facebook group, get involved in your fish extender group. Yeah, and like Sherri said, start to interact in that Facebook group, get to know the people that you're cruising with. And another way, and this is something that we've actually never done, but I've seen a ton of people post about this. It's a great way to count down to your cruise. I would think especially if you had kids.
Yeah.
I've seen people use like the paper chain countdowns. Now, if you don't know what that is, you just take like a piece of paper and like make a little loop and then like loop several of them together.
So you just sort of...
Yeah, just chain them together. And then however many days you want your countdown to be, put that many loops on the paper chain, and then just like take one off each day.
Every day you rip one off.
That's exactly right. So what a fun way every day. It's kind of like an advent calendar almost, right? It's like you're counting down until. So I love the paper chain idea, especially again, if you have kids. What a great way to like every day, like remind them that we're going on this cruise. Here's how many days. Let's take off a chain. You can do, again, however many days you want. You want to do a 30-day chain, a week chain. You want to do like a 600-day chain.
You do you.
You do you.
And this next thing is actually something that Adam does a lot. I don't actually, but he does watch vlogs of the ships and the ports of your cruise.
It's such a great way. Like we've talked about, you guys know I'm a researcher, right? And so like when I get on the ship, if I've never been on that ship before, like I want to know which way to turn.
He wants to know every square inch, everything available on the ship. He wants to know every single thing about every single port.
Yep.
I like to be surprised.
For me, I spent way too much money to leave that to chance. And so like, I want to know where exactly is the soft serve ice cream bar? Do I need to go right or left? Because I'm going to the ice cream bar. And then as far as ports, if it's a place that you've never been before, that's one of the things that I love. And I've been doing a ton of this for our January cruise because we're going to St. Thomas and Tortola, 2 ports in the US Virgin Islands and the British Virgin Islands that we've never been to before. Right. Like, and honestly, they're places that I know nothing about. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I know nothing about those places. And so rather than like doing no research and just getting off the ship and being like, where'd we go? Like, I want to know, yeah, Sherri, I want to know everything. And so I've been watching a lot of cruise vlogs. So if you're a researcher like me, spend some time, watch vlogs of the ship that you're going to be on, watch vlogs of the itinerary, the ports, that kind of stuff. I think it will make your Disney cruise vacation go much better.
Or just go with somebody who has done that.
I think but here's one of the things, that's true. But here's one of the things I will say that I appreciate so much. You guys let us know all the time how helpful our videos have been on your Disney cruises, right? That like maybe it's your first Disney cruise, you didn't know what to expect, you watched our videos, and it made your experience better. Yeah. I love that. And we do that same thing. There are Disney cruise vloggers who have made our experience better. Yeah. Right? So put in some time, watch that stuff so that you are more prepared for your amazing vacation. And the next tip has to do with food and drink on Disney Cruise Line. Obviously, that's a huge part of any cruise. And this is one of the things that I really, really love. Now, there are some foods and some drinks that to me, like when I try, it just takes me back to the ship. Yeah. And so some people don't know this actually. If you're a Castaway Club member, that means that you have sailed on Disney Cruise Line at least one time, you can log into the Castaway Club website. And if you look on the left-hand side of the screen, scroll all the way down, you will see a link that says downloads. Click on that. It will take you to a web page that has 3 Disney Cruise food and drink recipes, the complete recipes. Now these are for the Conch Cooler, which is the official drink of Castaway Cay. Yes, please. The chocolate souffle, which also spectacular. And then I think the third one is like the vanilla sauce, like a vanilla kind of cream sauce. You can just totally eat it by the spoonful. But what a fun way to go download those. And then like in the weeks leading up to your cruise, like maybe on a Saturday afternoon, say, you know what, I'm gonna have a Conch Cooler today and start getting into that Castaway Cay mindset. Maybe try a chocolate souffle. I don't know, I just think that like trying some Disney cruise recipes is a fun way to build anticipation for what you're gonna experience on the cruise. Yeah. Another
super fun thing you can do to kind of gear up for your cruise is to watch these cruise related Disney movies. If you're going on the Wonder, there's Tiana's Place, so you can watch Princess and the Frog. If you're going on the Magic, they have Rapunzel's Table, and so you can watch Tangled. The next cruise we're going on is in January. It's a Star Wars Day at Sea cruise. So we have actually been watching all of the Star Wars movies in order, which we've never actually done before. So starting with episode 1 and then watching them all in order. So that's a fun thing to do to gear up for your cruise.
So those are just a few things that we do in the days, weeks, and months leading up to our cruise to kind of keep that anticipation alive, right? We don't want it to be like where we're excited when we book it and then like kind of nothing until we get on the ship. So we want to hear from you guys in the comments below. Are there things that you do to keep the anticipation going, the excitement going as you get close to your cruise? Partly we want to know because, well, we have 90 days, less than 90 days, and we're starting to like freak out and get excited. And it's like, it's starting to feel real.
Yeah, we booked it and it was so far out. And so now I'm just like, it's actually going to happen.
Once we drop down to the 100-day countdown, that's when it starts to feel real. It's like, holy cow, this is actually getting here. Yeah. So you guys, let us know in the comments below, what are things that you love to do? Love to hear from you guys. And as always, thanks so much for watching LeggLife. We love you guys and we'll see you on the next video.